That's what you want to do. You've pinned them at the front. You now want to attack them from the flank, or better still, the rear.
One unit out on the left here that's not committed.
Are they the generals?
They're the generals.
Right, and these commit the generals. Commit the generals.
Our team is brimming with confidence now. The vicars are sending the general in.
Yeah, I think victory is within their grasp now.
Okay, hit them again. Hit them again. This is superb.
Don't mess with the vicar. Fierce.
Yeah, brilliant. Keep that going. It's brilliant, Steve.
Okay, pan round again. Pan round again. No.
Okay.
Now look at this. The legionaries going in here.
You see the way.
Squeezing that German line.
That's right.
Attacking from the flank and rear, using the gladius, the stabbing sword. That's good practice, and we can see some Germans beginning to break and run. They can't really take this pressure from the front and flanks, and they're beginning to run.
Let's have a look at the German women, see what they're up to.
The Haradans.
Oh,
they are shrieking away in the most unrestrained and Wagnerian fashion. If only they had horns on their helmets.
And now the team are about to find out how fierce these Fräuleins are.
I'm going to smash the cheerleaders. I'm smashing the cheerleaders.
Girls with axes. Right, we're going to keep going.
Neil just bellowed, they're women.
Keep going.
Won't say what Andy said.
Just get into them. Go. Keep moving.
Don't waste your time fighting the women. You've got to move on.
You get moving.
Andy is a bloodthirsty commander.
He's got the right ideas, that's for sure.
They're forming up again. Right, keep going. Follow them now.
Okay, they're running now.
Don't run away. I want them to
Keep
attack
going.
here.
Keep moving.
Do you want
Right, moving up the field.
I don't want him in the woods.
Neil, be quiet for a minute and you work it out with Mark.
I think they've won it, really.
Oh, and the women are leaving the field as well now.
The team have won it. I think there's no way they can lose now.
Split all of theirs off.
We need
Let's
to pull
get
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, pull everyone together in this open space.
in the middle.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm going to form up behind Mark, okay? Form up
Good
behind
legionnaires at the front.
The team are setting up there. They've lost a lot of troops.
But I think the end is in sight now.
You are victorious.
That was a really good, clean win by the Padres.
Hey! Good one, man.
Well done, Steve.
Well done.
Thanks,
Guys.
Back to your positions, gentlemen. Come back round the table. What a fight!
Bring on the British Army.
I don't know if I'm pleased or slightly scared, actually, by that. That was fabulous. There were points in there where it was textbook stuff. We'll find out what our experts thought about it, but what do you think? What do you think?
I think we did fine. We had a plan. We stuck to the plan. It was based on a keep the infantry tight, march them through, relentless, keep pushing them back as they came at us and overwhelm them. We destroyed their morale in the end.
So if there's one key to your success there, what is it?
We just kept moving.
It was Andy.
After all the flack you took from him, Neil, you're going to say it. Oh, he's always like that.
But he led us really
He knows
well.
what he's doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Which is great.
Well, let's see what our experts made of your efforts. Eric, Mark, what do you think, then, of our ministers?
I think that there are going to be a lot of last rites administered. That's right. They did famously, and interestingly, you lost a lot of your cavalry in the process. The cavalry were allies. They were Germans and not Romans. So, being ruthless Romans, you don't care, do you? You managed to go out there. You managed to decide what your aim was. Andy, you selected your aim, you maintained your aim, you imposed your will on
he
your
did that.
team.
He did that.
And through that, you imposed your will on the battlefield.
Yeah, it was scary, Andy. You were ruthless, you were bludgeoning, you were relentless. But then having sorted the captains, you thought about the enemy. And it was impressive. And you took the pointer about a kind of box formation, that it just meant that wherever the Germans went in on you could always get them in the flank.
So can you show us what actually happened then in the real battle?
Of course.
See how this differs from your brutal attack.
So Quinctilius Varus has got 3 legions, and he's marching them up this road. He's got the 17th, he's got the 18th, and he's got the 19th. He's got lots of this auxiliary cavalry, and he's using them out on the flanks, as you guys did. And the problem is that his auxiliary cavalry and his auxiliary scouts are Germans. But fortunately, they're from a very loyal tribe, the Cherusci, led by their leader, Arminius. So they're going to move through in these great big legionary blocks with their trusted allies looking out for their flanks on either side. The big threat is not necessarily so much from some unknown quantity, which is what their general is worried about, some vague idea of a German rebellion out there. Instead, what he's got to worry about is his own scouts, the ones who have chosen this road, the ones who have told him this is the safe place to come.
Now, what do the Germans do at this point? They do exactly what the Finns did to the Russians in 1940. They chop each block of Romans off from the one in front and behind it. They isolate them, and then they move in and start killing them. And the killing, because they are German tribesmen, isn't a quick business. Some accounts suggest it went on for 2 or 3 days, attacking, retreating, attacking, retreating. Each time a few javelins or arrows in, a few more Romans worn down. The Roman morale, knowing they've been isolated in these pockets, dropping with each nightfall, and in the end, of course, leading to them being completely overwhelmed.
So, guys, it seems you did actually manage to turn history around. Experts, Eric, Mark, thank you very much indeed for your advice and help. And team, that was absolutely fantastic. A really tremendous fight. Very exciting stuff. You've been watching Time Commanders.
So terrible was this defeat that Rome retired the numbers 17, 18, and 19 for their legions and never used them again. But Teutoburg established the Rhine as the border between Germans and Romans. This division still exists between Latin France and the Germanic countries east of the old border.
Saving our architectural heritage, Summit Bowes meets a man who's turned a loo into a restaurant and visits a historic building being turned into a holiday home. Restoration Nation over on BBC 4 in 5 minutes.